I'll be showing you guys how to ride an electric skateboard. Without further ado, let's get started. Before we start the video, I just wanted to let you guys know that at 100 subscribers, I'll be skateboarding at the skate park in a maid dress. Yes, a maid dress. So this video will be using the Backfire G3 Black, or G2 Black. So let's get into the tutorial. The first thing I wanted to mention before getting into it was that is one of the mistakes that I see a ton of beginners make, and this is not wearing the correct safety gear. Please at least wear a helmet. Your later self will thank you for this. Now that we've got our proper safety gear, let's get started. The first thing I'm going to go over is our foot placement. Our foot placement is going to look something like this. Your front foot diagonal, and your back foot also slightly diagonal, but you want it mostly horizontal. And you can ride like this. You can also ride like this with your heel up, but it's less comfortable, but I know it's something that people do. When you're actually riding, you want to try to switch your weight between your feet, depending on whether you're accelerating or decelerating. When you're accelerating, you want to put your weight on your back foot so that it doesn't fly out and you get hurt and slip out from under your feet like that. But also, when you're decelerating, you want to put your weight on your front foot, because you don't want to abruptly stop and fly off like, oh no, because no one wants to get hurt. So with that known, let's get into riding the board. This is an electric skateboard remote, and they're pretty universal, so they all pretty much have the same things. But again, this is the Backfire G2 remote, so this one might be a little different from yours. So this one, it has a wheel where you can scroll forward and then brake. So that's your forward and brake. You can change between modes like this. This is the fast mode, and this is the slower mode. It may not look like it, but it is. It's just, on a small piece of land. This switch, it changes the direction, so you can go that way. And then this will be your display. It shows you your battery and how fast you're going. So if you're going, again, the board is stationary right now, so it's at 0 miles per hour. It shows how far you've gone. Yeah. Again, this is the bunch switch modes, and this is your on and off button. So that's the remote. Let's get into the features of the board. So the features of the board is, this is your charging port. Usually they're on the bottom of all electric skateboards. This is where you just put your charger in so that you can charge your board. One's got this cap. This is your on and off button. You can press this to turn it on and off. This is the motor. This is what makes your board go. And those are the wheels. So pretty obvious. It's not really critical to know these things when you're riding an electric skateboard. So we can just get started now. So this is how you ride the board. So you're gonna try to find out what foot you have forward. So for me, that's my left, and that's called regular, which that's the most common, but people also ride with their right foot forward, and that's called goofy. But I think regular is the most common. Of course, whether you have your right or left foot forward, it won't affect the way you use your skateboard. It's just you find out by, it's just kind of natural. When you get on, you'll know what foot you want to put forward. Of course, anyone who skateboards, non-electric, electric, whatever, will know what foot they have forward, and then you can use this button to go, like that. And so when you're using your skateboard, you want to have the remote strapped on, and now you can use it. So don't get too confident. I thought it was on forwards, it was backwards. Definitely don't do that, guys. My mistake. So definitely don't get too overconfident with the boards. Trust me, these things can go very fast and they can be very dangerous. And you will hurt yourself if you are overconfident. So do not get cocky with the speeds that you are going. I know it's fun that you want to go faster. I wanted to do that. I tried that. I crashed. I was going really fast, and then I got to an intersection, and then I abruptly braked, and then I flew forward. And luckily, I was wearing proper protection. Remember, always gotta wear that. And just try to slowly ease into it. If your board has like a slow mode, obviously you would try to start with that. So, you know, start off slow and then progressively get faster. Riding the board, it's just all about getting comfortable with different speeds. And so there's nothing much else to it. You can lean from side to side to go forward or backwards. You can lean from side to side. If you're, remember to switch your weight between your feet, and remember to brake. These boards, they do not brake instantly. It takes some time for the board to slowly transition. When you're using the remote, you want to slowly transition into full braking, because if you just slam on the brakes, you're gonna fly forward and you're gonna get hurt. No matter how much weight you put on that front foot, if you slam on the brakes, it's a very hard situation to handle. It's extremely hard to stay balanced, and you know, just like braking, obviously don't accelerate immediately. You gotta transition into it, like I said with everything else. Transition into the acceleration so that you know the board won't slip out from your feet and you fall. That is a terrible thing to do, and it's not going to go well for you. So when you're riding, just keep in mind that you shouldn't be slamming on the brakes or slamming on the acceleration, because you will get hurt no matter what you do. Alright guys, so for the next section of the video, I'm gonna take a ride, a short ride, and just list the things that I'm noting as I'm riding and show you guys when I would apply those things to the situation. It'll be listed up on the screen, the things that I'm being mindful of, and yeah, let's go ride. Okay, starting our ride. So first thing I'm doing is slowly transitioning in, keeping my weight on that back foot so that I don't fly off. And we're just going to transition until we're going fast. And now we just want to be careful, try to keep some weight on that front foot. It'll prevent a thing called speed wobbles. It's where your board wobbles a lot, trying to auto-correct itself. You really don't want this, so just try to avoid this. remember we just did this. Alright, see the stop sign? So we're going to take into account how far we are and start slowly braking. Trying to be pretty smooth with this. So now that we've come to a stop, we can look for cars. You guys, I cannot stress this enough. Watch out for cars. It is crazy. Okay, so keep in mind we're leaning, transitioning, back foot, and now we're just gonna wave to some pedestrians, wave to the people walking around. Remember, check the cars. We're coming to this U-turn. So most of the time, people cannot fully make it on a U-turn. So it is okay to just steer to the side of the street and turn your board around. So we're just going to do that here. Remember, transition stop. Gonna flip our board because we could make that turn, but I know a lot of people can't. Watch out for cars. Look around. Back foot, transition. Landing a little bit forward, but most of my weight is on my back. Most of my weight's on my back. We're about to turn in to my neighborhood. So we're just gonna try to brake around corners. You don't have to fully stop, but attempt to slow down because you don't want to be flying around that corner because, again, that's how you fall. Okay. And here we are. Okay guys, that will be the conclusion of the video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and hopefully you like and subscribe, because remember, that maid dress, I'll skateboard in it at 100 subscribers at a public skate park. Why? And so, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Drop a like and subscribe, it really helps out my channel. Remember to leave any suggestions in the comments. And that's about all. I'll see you guys in the next video.